r/AskReddit, as a patient or an employee, what's the most insane thing you've seen or experienced in a hospital? You know, I'm amazed at her physical condition and flexibility if she can still do that at 80. No arthritis in that spine, no sir. A patient trying to hand out Maltesers to staff. It was her POO rolled into balls. Was a CNA for a decade. Why is it always poop balls? I work in psychiatric care. A woman masturbated in front of me. With a carrot she stole from the kitchen. While I went on about my day, documenting etc. I had a very elderly PT who used to put on the call bell and then masturbate while making intense eye contact with whoever answered it. I mean, good for you if you can still do that in your 90s, but like also I wish that eyeball bleach was a thing. UK patient in an A&E waiting room. Fellow was sat in the waiting room bleeding from somewhere, not a small amount either, completely oblivious to everyone around him including the nurses trying to admit him. Pretty sure he was on ecstasy as he just sat there grinning and bopping to some music on his headphones. Strange experience to say the least. Had a C-section after 32 hours of labor. I passed out from exhaustion, slept through all but about the last 10 minutes of the surgery, finally woke up to the doctors trying to figure out the name of the big guy with the weird face in Goonies. I answered sloth, they thanked me, and went on delivering my daughter. This is hilarious. I work on a psych ward. I see fucked up shit every day. Yesterday I had to take away my patient's wallet because he wanted to order a wedding ring for his future wife Kim Kardashian. Later on he used his POO to write M+K on the wall. If you are reading this Kim, you won't find another guy like him. And GT, if you are reading this Kim, you won't find another guy like him. I mean, she was married to Kanye, so it seems she already did. One guy in the emergency room waiting area was arrested for masturbating in front of kids, and while he was getting arrested another guy started masturbating in front of some young woman. Fucking insane. A rogue, wandering cat behind the counter of the closed for the evening hospital shop. There's a set of shelves built into the wall behind the counter that's full of teddy bears and other soft toys, presumably to be bought when visiting a patient, and the cat was asleep amongst the toys. That's cuter than all the critters I've seen in what should have been the sterile corridor in between surgery rooms, and in surgery rooms. I hope that the cat found a loving home. This is a checkpoint of cuteness among the extremely fucked up stories in this thread. Thanks for sharing. I was recently admitted to hospital. I was at the time pretty okay and only 30. They put me on a ward with 70 to 80-year-old dementia patients. It was 30°C, no aircon and the windows closed because it was winter and they were old. Two of them shit themselves and one was telling me to wrap the medical cords around my neck and hang myself. I thought I was going insane and discharged myself. Ended up being cancer, so not the smartest choice, but never mind. A 1:1 patient in a hospital was waiting for a bed at inpatient psych. He used a small metal table to break the window on the 4th floor of the building. I was dying of pneumonia and they had a kid my age who was mentally handicapped take the largest squirtiest Taco Bell shit all over the room we were both occupying. This guy projectile shat all over the place including on his nurse/caretaker and literally was making shit angels on the floor. He looked like he was having the time of his life. I see you got better. I once met Michael Jackson. Well, not the actual Michael Jackson, a very nice man in psychosis who was convinced he was Michael Jackson. He wasn't even in the psych unit, he was on a surgical ward after jumping through a large window to escape from Interpol. He had 2 broken legs and severe lacerations. That second guy either thought he could get away with it because everyone was so focused on the other guy, or he got jealous of all the attention Fapper number 1 was getting. Interesting guy. Homer. A very young child with issues escaped hospital staff and hung herself. Geez, how incredibly sad. Poor kid, sad face. Friend has been a nurse in various units. She's seen a lot of things up butts, been attacked by old people with dementia, and brought people out of comas where they hallucinated and thought the healthcare team were androids/aliens trying to harm them. Also a lot of body parts have just rotted off of people. A few more moments and a mass hysteria could have begun. Like the dancing plague of 1518. This wasn't in Oklahoma, was it? I'm a nurse. We had one guy with a history of severe, untreated hernias. How I was admitted because one had grown so large it looked like he had a basketball under his skin and he needed surgery. Well, before we had the chance to get him to the OR he sneezed and the stretched skin of his belly just split open like a water balloon and his intestines tumbled out. It looked like had dropped a plate of spaghetti in his lap. We draped some wet gauze over the area and rushed him downstairs pretty sharpish. Excuse me, what? I'm a nurse. Seen some weird stuff, but the one that sticks out is an 80-year-old manic depressive woman blocking my way out of her room to twerk at me. Fuck, This is future me. Hello everyone. Thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. I just wanted to humbly ask you to subscribe to the channel. According to my statistics, 100% of my viewers in the past 28 days are not subscribed. I have always wanted this channel to reach 1000 subscribers, and if you want to support and be a part of that, subscribe. It's free and it's an awesome way to support the channel. Thanks again, Reddit glitch out.